Everybody, this is Adam Bomb with Adam Bomb Breaks, and it is time to review another set. This one I'm kind of excited about, even though I sound under the weather, which I am. Topps Resurgent Football. They really did a good job. It's unlicensed, I know, but let's get into it, and I can tell you why I'm excited about this one. Let's go. Topps Resurgent Football 2024. It it's pretty cool. I like it a lot, actually. I kind of looked at the numbers originally and I was like, oh, this might be good. And then when I went through it all, I was like, no doubt about it. All right, so we're going to go through the formats, what the cards look like, hit odds, auto odds, cost per hit, look comparison of rookies to other base autos. And also, I'm going to compare those rookie chances of pulling, say, Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels compared to the other Topps releases. And this is sneaky good, especially for this price. If you want to skip to the odds section, go for it. All right, what is the format? Hobby box, you have 12 boxes or 12 packs per box, 8 cards per pack, 12 box cases. You're going to get 3 autos. 3 autos, wow, it must be a $500 box, right? 1 rookie patch auto, must be a $600 pack or box, right? 5 numbered cards. Breaker's Delight, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. 1 pack, 8 cards per pack, 10 box cases. You're going to get the 3 autos there, 1 rookie patch auto, and then 1 static parallel auto. So you're guaranteed exclusive parallel auto, and you're going to get 3 more numbered cards. Which, I'm just looking. I get 5 in the hobby, 3 in the Breaker's Delight. Autos are nicer. But what about the price difference? Interesting stuff. All right. Retail mega boxes, 6 packs, 8 cards per pack, 20 box cases. You're going to get blue, orange sparkles. You're going to get 4 of those, which in some of these other releases it was kind of like every other box you got one, or maybe you got one every box. But to get 4 in a box is kind of interesting. Also, blasters, 8 packs, 4 cards per pack, 40 box cases. These are going to have the sky blue and pink shock parallels, and you're going to get 2 of those per box. What's in the set? All right, so you have, it's kind of a 200 card base set, 100 vets, 100 rookies, but we'll talk about the vets and retired and Hall of Famers first. There's CJ Stroud, and there's all of the parallels. Rookie additional, that's wrong. I thought I took that, but I didn't. Oh well. You can see it. And you can see there's just a ton of parallels. You can see down towards the bottom, once you get into the orange and the lime green, that's where you're going to see the static, and that's what's coming out of your Breaker's Delight. So you're also getting a chance at a rookie auto that's low numbered. Because the silver isn't numbered, we probably could have put a number to it, but it's not numbered. So, but it is the most common. But you're going to get 1 at least that's a parallel, so a numbered one. So now the rookies. There's old Brock Bowers there. Same as the base set, but you do get 1 additional parallel. That was just wrong. It said blue. It's the Crimson Surge to 199. Both base and rookies also have Breaker's Delight static refractors. And here they are as well. I just relisted them, so it's a little easier to see. Yeah. Inserts. Topps is still kind of pushing this a little bit. They haven't caught on from what I've seen. The Planetary did. They got fairly expensive, but not as expensive as I would have thought. For like baseball, they go really expensive. But 8 inserts, 4 base, 4 short print. The base sets, Glimmering Gleam, Voltaic, Circuit Breakers, and Conductors. You can see the number of each set there. And this is the Glimmer and Gleam Peyton Manning. I think it's pretty cool looking. It does have a parallel rainbow there. Refractor, navy, aqua, teal, blue, purple, gold, orange, lime green, pink, red, and superfractor. Something to be aware of. All the parallels can only be pulled out of hobby and Breakers Delight. You can pull the inserts out of retail. You're just not going to pull anything better than a refractor. Anything numbered doesn't come out of them, at least according to the odds. Inserts short prints. Okay, there's Retrovision. There's 1 per 2 cases, and I like this. And this is only in Hobby and Delight, but Hobby and Delight, the odds of getting it basically are the same, which is interesting. Usually, Breakers Delight is a little more juicy. There's Sign Off. Kind of cool looking. I think they needed to make the picture of the player more vivid because of all the other colors he's kind of toned down. But again, 10 in the set, and Hobby and Delight only every 7.3 cases, and that's for both of them. It's kind of cool they did it that way. Wired. At first I didn't like it, and then I kind of looked at it a little more. I'm wondering if the other ones have different colors, because the red doesn't really do it for me. Maybe they do. Again, 1 per 2.5 cases here, only in Hobby and Delight. So it looks like you're going to get a case hit of one of these guys every case. So electric lights, 1 per case for blasters and megas, 25 in the set, and there it is right there. So it's kind of cool. They have their own case hit, and it's a true case hit. So excited to rip open some megas, and I got at least a box of Hobby. I'm gonna see if I can get more. I expect the prices to go up on this one, not down. All right, autos. There's 9 auto sets, 2 base, 4 inserts, and 3 RPAs. Resurgent autos, which is kind of your base auto. These are all vets. There is your parallel rainbow of them, like very standard compared to everything else. Statics are included there, so of course you can get these in the Breakers Delight, and there's Anthony Munoz. Rookies, they have a whole separate one there. There's 90 of those, and there's your parallel rainbow. I'll admit, in the Resurgent autos and just the autos in general, there's a lot of good names of the Hall of Famers that you probably want. The thing is, I've noticed, because I collect Hall of Fame autos more in baseball, but because of the release of Topps stuff, they doing a lot of it. I'm kind of picking up those as well, and the prices are really coming down because the market has a lot. Kind of the supply and demand. There's an abundance of supply, and the demand isn't that great. So, insert set autos. So you have arc flash, radial marks, molecular marks, and surge protectors. Again, all the parallels are the same. And you can see here, there aren't any additional ones for the static. So there's your arc flash, there's radial marks, and molecular marks. They're okay. It feels like Cosmic redone, besides the radial marks. But in general, it feels like Cosmic redone. All right, RPAs. There is the Caleb Williams. It's the base RPA. There's 36 in that set. Amped up rookie patches, 29 in that, and Ignite rookie patch autos are 30. So it's basically 1 base rookie patch auto set and then 2 inserts. Parallels, there you go. A little bit more than what you saw before. There is the white. There's the Electron, which is just for Breakers Delight, which is pretty cool. And then that's I can't remember which one that is. It might still be the base one. And these all RPAs are only in Hobby and Breakers Delight. You can get autos in Megas and Blasters, but they're going to be the insert autos, or they're going to be the normal base auto set. Over here, you're going to get more opportunity. Plus, I mean, you're getting 3 per box in these, so it makes sense. Amped up, and I want to say that one there in the middle is the Ignite. Yeah, because it's got the flames on it. So, Lad McConkey is Ignite, and those are dual patch, whereas the normal ones are single. But most of them are pretty sick. Besides that, Drake May is kind of meh. All right. I mentioned these. Here is a list of Hall of Famers, and Tom Brady, that are in this. Really nice set. Peyton Manning, Gronk, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, Aikman, Joe Theismann, T.O. Thurman Thomas is one that I want. Thurman Thomas. I thought he was a great running back. I grew up watching him. And originally they were 50, 60 bucks. Now they're kind of getting down into that $20 range, which is okay by me because I just want the auto. I don't care how much I have to pay. I don't want it to be super expensive. But there's some really nice ones in there too, like Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson. I guess C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson are not the guys. They're just second-year vets. So, but anyways, you get the point. Nice non-rookie autos as well. Here is the odds. We went through all of these. I think there was 4 pages, really 3.5. And you can see there's the SE and EA special edition and everywhere else. I don't know what that means. EA. EA I think is normally what you find in your retail stores. SE is what you get from Topps directly. So, all right. How much did they produce? Well, we can tell you how much Hobby and Breakers Delight because they had unique parallels. Megas and that were numbered. Megas and Breakers or Blasters do have exclusives. They're just not numbered, so you can't back calculate to figure out the production. Production here, 42,000 boxes of Hobby, 13,000 boxes of Breakers Delight, and a decent standard deviation, especially for Breakers Delight. How much did they produce? Inserts, autos, all that good stuff. And there's the conductors inserts. So true base cards are only in Hobby that I could give you a number for. Of course, they're in Megas but this just gives you an idea. So just from Hobby, you're getting 3 million and 3.5 million. That means base cards, which is just your base cards. Vets, not including rookies, about their number to 34,000. If you just took the population from Hobby, taking Megas and Blasters, it's going to bump it a lot up. Base rookies, less, 7 times less, but again, Blasters and Megas are going to bump that number up. So just keep that in mind. Same thing with the insert autos. It's just giving you on an order of magnitude. So base inserts are going to be about 1/10 less than the base cards. Now the autos, again, this is just for Hobby and Breakers Delight, aren't awful when you think about it. And then the RPAs, that is all the RPAs. So there's 57,000 RPAs in all of these boxes. So how much did they produce compared to the other sets? Right in the middle, right where you kind of thought. I was thinking right around Inception Finest. That's what this feels like. A little more than Cosmic Chrome. I'm not mad at this production of the Hobby and Delight. I would have liked to know how much retail they did produce. I feel like they didn't produce a ton because they're selling out. People are at least the Megas are. Technically, the Megas don't come out until the Wednesday after their Friday release, but I see them already being sold. So now let's look at the important stuff, at least what a lot of people feel to be the most important. I'm kind of in that bandwagon to the hit odds. So per pack, per box, here are your hit odds. 69% chance in a pack. You go into a store, you're going to get a hit. That's a number card, short print, or a auto. Breakers Delight, they're all in one pack. Blaster, it gets pretty skimpy there. 8% chance in a pack. There's 8 packs per box. Gives you only a 50% chance of pulling a numbered card, 63. Whereas a Mega, less packs, better odds, 1.6. So you're going to get a hit, possibly more often than not, too. Now look over there at Hobby. You're getting 3 autos and then 5 other stuff. You're getting 3 autos in Breakers Delight and 2 other stuff. 3 other stuff. I don't like that so much. Let's look at the pricing here in a little bit. Autos. This is another interesting tale. So there's your 3 and 3 for Hobby and Delight. Blasters. a 10% chance. So you're going to open a case, which is 40 of them, you're going to get 4 autos. That's pretty steep. Mega box. Every other box has an auto. Plus, you're getting 2 hits in general. Well, 1 to 2. I like it. It reminds me a lot of Chrome Composite from 2023. If you look here, the base rookie autos is mainly what you're going to get. That does not include the vet autos. Insert autos, a lot skimpier chance on everything. And then the RPAs, you know you're going to get one from Hobby and Breaker's Delight. It's guaranteed. So I like mega boxes. I like hobby boxes. Breaker's Delight, depending on the price, I don't like them as of yet. Blasters, I'd probably stay away from. They're going to be the easiest to find if you want some of the cards and those exclusive parallels, but your hits are just going to be difficult. Every other box is going to have a hit. I don't care for that much. And then 1 in 10. Okay. What about the odds for the rookies that matter? And of course others. So Jaden Daniels, we'll just throw him up as an individual, because the interesting thing here is they're all in the same sets. That means they all have the same odds to be pulled per box, assuming they made all the same number of them. So Jaden Daniels in one box, the odds of pulling it are 5%. In a case, that's 12 boxes, 60%. Breaker's Delight is a little less. That's interesting. That's not the same that I've seen before. Bo Nix, so if you add them all together, so if I got a Bo Nix, Drake May, Caleb, or a Jaden, I would be happy in a box. You have a 20% chance of pulling that in a hobby box. It's like a hot box out of Panini Optic back in the day in baseball. Good chances. Hobby case, you're going to get 2 of those at least. It could have been 2 the same. And of course, the odds can totally, it's just odds, statistically speaking. Breaker's Delight, again, is a little less. So I'm not getting as many numbered cards. My chances of pulling the guys I want are a little bit less. All right. Speaking of Peyton Manning, that's a poor picture of Peyton Manning, but if somebody pulled to 5. Peyton's in 2 sets, Tom Brady's in 1, and you can see here, not great autos or chances of pulling in Tom Brady. Peyton ain't much better, but still a little bit. Peyton, though, is more eligible to be pulled out of Breaker's Delight, as well as Tom Brady. Interesting. So, auto odds that matter. So we're going to go back and look at all the odds for all the different sets that I did. Now, I didn't put Chrome in here, but Chrome is going to be a little less than Finest from what I remember. Inception was really good. Everybody loved it. And you're getting about one of these nice Jaden Daniels or Caleb's 5% of the time when you open the box. That's pretty dang sweet. Well, actually, Jaden Daniels in particular, just Jaden Daniels, you have a 5% chance. All of them, you're going to multiply that times, 4. So Inception and Resurgent, right on, and everybody loved Inception. I missed the train on that one. I wish I would have grabbed some, but oh well. Finest was pretty good too. It had a lot of numbered cards. Cosmic, you were chasing the inserts. Hobby auto odds were ridiculously low. All right, cost per box. This is another story we're going to tell. Look at the difference. It's about $100 difference currently between a hobby box of Resurgent and Breaker's Delight, and I like hobby boxes better. So I'm guessing Delight boxes will probably stay flat, while hobby will go up to that price. That's my prediction. So buy them now. Even though this came out last Friday, prices are still down a little bit. They haven't jumped. Inception really jumped. I think this is a little different for some reason. Blasters, you can see there, tough to pull those autos. The cost per hit is about the same and everything, besides Breaker's Delight. In Breaker's Delight, everything you're getting is refractors. You're not getting base cards. But refractors don't mean much. You're getting a ton of those in all of these. So, the cost per hit that's a little hurtful. But if you look at mega boxes, now they're right around $60. That's what I'm finding for 55 to 60. And the cost per auto is about the same as a hobby box. Now, granted, you're not getting the RPA chance, you're not getting all of the number chances that you are out of the other. But mega boxes are a great value if you can find them. Sneaky, sneaky good. Like I said, I'm in on this one. We're going to try to get as much as we can within reason without blowing budgets, but it's unlicensed, I said. But in general, I'm kind of getting over that. You know, I like Leaf. Why won't I like Tops? Because the price usually. I love the designs and the set. Guaranteed RPA in hobby and in delight. This is an awesome product, truthfully. I'm excited. And they didn't price it over the moon. I really thought after I found out it was a guaranteed RPA and 2 autos and 5 numbered cards, I was thinking, oh, we're talking $400 on release and it's going to go up to $500. No. Mega seemed to be juiced with an auto every other box plus 1.6 hits per box. Then the rate of pulling on the big 4 quarterbacks is the highest of any product that Topps has released to this point. And a good vet checklist on the autos. Again, I've said this, I'll say it again. I wish I bought more. The price isn't awful to begin with, but I expect it to go up if it hasn't already. This is all based upon, of course, on the pack odds, how correct or incorrect they are. These are expensive, have big potential, and a decent floor. I'm giving it the highest I've ever given a football product at 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, I'm in on it. I like it. A lot of people say I'm very negative about a lot of these reviews and in general when I open cards, but this one I'm happy about. So let me know your thoughts. Are you not in on it? Do you not like it? Subscribe if you haven't already. We do this for basically all the Topps releases, football, basketball, and baseball. Thumbs up button helps me a lot, gets us a little more traction, a little more viewership, and we can get this word out to people before things go south and they can't pick these things up. I'm trying to inform. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.